Saute some chicken thighs with picholine olives, lime, shallots, oregano, bay leaf, garlic, a little tomato basil. Let's get started. Since the picholine olives are very salty, I'm just going to put a little pepper on both sides of the chicken. I'm going to flour it and we'll saute it and get started. First thing I did was moderate flame, preheated the skillet, put olive oil. You can use butter, and then without touching the chicken, just dust it gently in flour like so. Don't forget, this is skinless. I took the skin off. You can leave the skin on if you love eating the chicken skin, but we're trying to be good here and stay away from that kind of fat. And as soon as the chicken is browned on one side, I will turn it over and then add all the rest of the ingredients. So, not wasting film now, brown the chicken on one side, moderate flame, turn it over, and then we'll continue. And by cooking it slowly like this, we're avoiding any burning, and we're kind of cooking it quite a bit, which is good. And it's less time later on. Well, after about 10 minutes, you can tell the chicken's cooking almost halfway. We'll turn it. Light golden color there. And we'll add the rest of the ingredients, which I have added to for color. I wasn't happy for what I had. Put the oregano, the bay leaves, and what I added was some celery, one celery rib, and some red pepper. So now everything goes in there. Everything. Let this sweat up a little bit in there, and in a couple of minutes I'm going to add the rest of the liquid items. To help this along, just put a lid on it. Now in about 2 minutes we're ready to add the rest. Now we're going to lower the flame and add all the liquids. The water, the tomato, the wine, and I purposely did not add any more salt even to the vegetables because those picholine olives are very salty. So we're going to see what they're going to do later. If they're going to make this dish salty enough, or are we going to have to add more? So we have the liquid in there, and the flour from the chicken should thicken up that liquid just right when the dish is finished. I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes, come back and look at it. Of course I put a lid on it. So after about 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes, take the chicken and turn it over. For the simple reason, it'll cook the other way, but now the flour that's on that side should be absorbed into the sauce a little bit to give it a nice texture. And it's coming along nicely. So let's look at it now. It's been about 25 minutes. That's perfect. Look how easy that fork goes in and out. So we're done. Now the only thing to do is to put that on a plate. And just reduce the liquid a little bit. We're not going to thicken it up at all. We're going to just reduce it. Now, if you were making this dish with pasta, I would say just about leave it alone. I want to taste this and see how that salt from the picholine olives worked its way into this. Wow. That is good. You don't need any more seasoning on this. That one lime with the olives and the tomato and the vegetables, it's one very tasty dish. All we need is to spice it up a little. I'm going to add to that a little bit of hot sauce. This is the best stuff to a lot of people that I work with. Not everybody. Just give it a nice I like the color. Take a couple of pieces of chicken right away. And this is for two people, or one very hungry guy, or a gal, or a woman. Gotta be careful nowadays. That's perfect. How do you like that consistency? Have it in rice with this, or a little pasta. Be an excellent dish. So now we take the little bit of, shut that off. Take some of this. And look how much is left. Plenty for the next plate. How about that? That's kind of a Mediterranean style chicken anyway. And it's very tasty. I hope you enjoy it.